yo. Alright, so yo. Alright, so I'm gonna give y'all some advice for all my new small creators and the ones who wanna get started with. I'm gonna basically tell y'all my opinion. So my opinion, if you wanna get a facial channel started, do not do long form, bro. The reason why I say long form, and I know gurus my head pen and be like, oh fuck you, Tay, you're talking about long form, bro. The reason why I say long form, bro, is because most creators can't do it. And I failed my own self, and I'm not gonna try to push on something I already felt. I failed in, and I know that shorts is way easier, bro. And I could see 1,000 times if I wanted to using shorts, using AI. So I could see with shorts over 1,000 times on multiple channels without me even going to a niche, having experience in it, and not needing hard work editing. And the reason I'm this good is from practicing and learning topic ideas. So what matters the most on YouTube is your topic ideas. When the viewers come to your video and your short get pushed, that short is basically getting pushed from an ongoing topic idea. So you need to really take what was already working, and I'm gonna explain that. But what I want to see to my small creators, bro, is I refuse to put y'all in lane to do long form. Why I say this, bro? And I just said it on Twitter because I have tried to make multiple long form videos. All my videos flop. So the reason why I flop, because the CTR, and I'm not really good at thermal packaging. My main piece is in the shop, but the real reason why I said I'm not going to continue to do long form, I'm gonna choose shorts over long form because I succeeded already more than 1,000 times in shorts, and I can succeed over and over again. That's why I would choose shorts before I choose long form, and there's a reason why. Let me go into show out because, alright, I'm gonna show out. But yeah, so when I said on Twitter, there's a reason why I said it. So, if you're following my Twitter, and don't worry about what's over here, chat. I follow everybody back on Twitter, but yeah. So, I follow a lot of people on Twitter, but yeah. I try to build connections between a lot of people. Alright, so y'all can see this right here. The reason why I choose shorts over long form, because I could have a short that hit over 1 million views, and it won't be luck. So the reason why it won't be luck, the whole topic idea will create that whole short. After seeing the short do 25 million views within short form on YouTube, seeing it for myself, this woke me up and told me that, yo, you know what, bro? Instead of you stressing over long form, go to shorts. Do shorts because it only takes one outlet. One outlet can change the whole channel. So one outlet can change the whole view of the whole channel. So let me go ahead and show y'all something real quick. So I want to show y'all long form over. So long form, the reason why my long form views didn't do too well is because this CTR. So, and I want to tell this to y'all. When we go to do long form, we test out thumbnails, and then we don't know what thumbnails gonna do well until we see the reach of it. That's why I don't really like going long form. I know most gurus be like, oh bro, then this is where the money is. I know it's where the money is at, but short form is way easier than long form because I have failed multiple times me trying to do long form, bro. And I failed multiple times. And it like does something to my brain, and I feel like I'm a failure. So when I do shorts, I know that I already got the shorts way, and I already succeeded. So I know it gets way easier because I blew my main up to almost 18 million views if I didn't know. So yeah, if I didn't know, I already blew my main up to 18 million views. So shorts is way easier. I don't even stress over shorts because I know that I have all it takes for shorts. And yeah, long form, it's hard because look, if your CTR flops, like I said, your whole video collapse like a bitch. Your views collapse, your video won't stop growing. And long form it tends to like, and I want to say this, long form is for gurus, coaches who have smart minds. Me, I don't have a smart mind like the whitey, so I don't want to risk going long form. I want to do short form because I'm already good at shorts, and I already understand like the aspects of shorts. I already know if it's short, I mean basically. So if the topic idea is good, let me see what the topic idea is. And I can succeed. I can hit 1 million views on a short channel. And I'm gonna actually let me show Twitter time on live. I'm gonna leak y'all a whole lot of sauce on the stream. So yeah, so I'm gonna leak a whole lot of sauce that I shouldn't be giving out, but it's free game. It's free game given to y'all. Don't worry about it. So and you see right here, we're live. This short just hit 5,000 views. I can do this over and over again, and it won't be luck. It won't be luck. I said it won't be luck. And to do this is I don't need no hard editing. What matters the most is the topic idea. The topic idea will carry the whole video. If the topic idea is good, and I'm going to show you what the topic idea look like. So, ongoing topic idea, looks like something that's basically doing well on a smaller channel. We basically extract the working titles and we bend it over to our title form. So, and I'm gonna show you how smoothly how to do it. And I never do this back to back because I had this card in my head. I had this whole method in my head. I remember the whole method off by heart. So without me having to use ChatGPT, I did it so many times and using ChatGPT. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about so I can get this down. But yeah, like I said, a lot of smaller creators, bro. If you think your videos suck, I used to be in the same range. I'm gonna tell you, do a switch. So when you do a switch, you want to switch from long form and go over to shorts. I bet you're gonna see a lot of views. Want to know why I say shorts for newer creators? Because shorts are way easier. I mean, yeah, it might feel hard when you're doing ChatGPT. I promise. But here's what me to so what we basically do, we use these prompts for ChatGPT, right? We take this already working from our competitor. So we already have one of 4 pillars. Our one of 4 pillars is basically how you're using your pillars to search in the keywords for YouTube to find your ideas. So you're just not there guessing. You're going off based off your pillars, off your channel DNA. Identity that aligns with what you need. So you're not here guessing anymore. All right. So let me scroll down. So then when you find the competitor's winner, we immediately know which content pillar it suggested that came from that idea from. So you see competitor's topic, identify the demand, identify the pillar, generate several angles. So the pillar basically helps come up with the angles, and then you want to have the angle pillars too. Angle title pillars too. But yeah, angles is, let me show you. So what angles is, so you see proving them in. So angles is basically this. So let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Give me some time to real quick. All right. So this is what angles is. Angles is where you basically. So angles where like this. So you see topic angle right here, topic angle right topic. So these are called. We have topic angle pillars, topic angle title pillars, and then we scroll down, and then there's a thing where it's called the whole angle itself change, but you're using your one of 4 title formats. I hope you know that. I'm gonna explain it better for you. Hold up. So what angles is basically how you approach it. How you approach it in an interesting way to get the viewers to stay on the short. So yeah, so let me show you real quick. So what this is right, not to tell you because I did it multiple times, but I'm gonna succeed over and over again. And it's not luck. And it's not luck at all. And I'm doing it off a great topic idea. So I can do it again and again and again. It's not luck. It's not luck, and it's starting to be luck. So what I'm gonna show here, let me actually make a Twitter post. Let me make a Twitter post and tell people live on Twitter. But yeah, me making 1,000, I wanna walk away from streaming. And I ain't saying this because I wanna walk away from streaming. The reason why, I wanna walk away from streaming and do shorts. So, cause I'm already good at shorts. I already have posts good at shorts. I already know that shorts don't take hard editing. So I know that I would make sure all my scripts ain't low effort. I make sure I put actual facts into them and make sure all my scripts is way different than everybody's script that's on the internet, basically. So yeah. So we got short, but yeah. So I make sure that AI don't give me the same exact words that I get everybody. It may give me a few words from the facts, but I make sure my story is way different than everybody else's story. That's what makes me stand out the most on YouTube Shorts. But yeah. All right. So let's go over there. All right. Let me go ahead and But yeah, let me go ahead and tell Twitter real quick on that. But yeah, there's a lot of coaches too that want to give you growth advice for shorts. Want to give you growth advice for shorts, but haven't made it about short in their entire life, bro. So I'm like, bro, you're a long form kid. There's a difference between long form and short. Long form takes CTR, thumbnail. You already have the mindset to know how the thumbnail works for me. I know old days, yeah, but I haven't made that amount of videos yet to know how like the long form. I made that amount of shorts. I made more than 1,000 shorts altogether. Compared to my main. So last year, when I first got into shorts, I had no experience. The only way for me to find out all these things was to use ChatGPT and use my experience. And yeah, use my experience where I know, use ChatGPT. And yeah, so other gurus, they tend to copy each other, but me, I get advice from them. I make sure I make my own way out of it. You feel me? Because I like to be transparent. I don't like to just copy off everything everybody else is doing because that makes you not stand out. You feel me? So I like to take what's already working with about video and then rebuild it into my own way, but take the working keywords because that's what our audience group is already interested in. So I want to give them what they want. You feel me? I want to give them what they already want, and we repackage it in a better way. We're just not copying. We take the important keywords why the audience already like that, and we repackage it in a better way. And that's how we're able to get pushed over and over, and I can do this literally over and over again and get consistent views. And so I piled up to hit over 1 million views, 5 million views on short. And like I said, it won't be luck at all. Because I had proven systems in, yeah. So let me also go ahead and let me talk Twitter real quick. I'm live. I'm going to restart my phone, but yeah. Alright, so, yeah. And I ain't gonna Google, by the way. I'm just go. I'm giving y'all all this facts that I know. So pillars is where we play. So pillars is like the way the categories, how AI basically comes up with ideas. So yeah, let me go and show y'all. So pillars is, let me open up this chat right here. Alright, so let me go to here. Let me just copy and paste this right here. Let me just copy and paste this right here. Alright, so let me scroll up. Alright, so you see so we kept this. You keep the same demand. You keep the same generic. You keep the same generic topic. You keep the same audience interest. You keep the same similarity, chaos, conflict, structure. But you change the wording. You change the specific angle. You change the story setup, and you change the payoff outcome. So you're basically getting a way stronger angle than what that competitor already had. So, and I'm going to show you the difference between angles. So, this is basically the angle. So, you can see the competitor's title right here is this angle. So, you see this right here, right? This is competitor's title. Competitor's title. And then you see ours. I ran thought it could break us between us. So, I'm going to now have AI basically explain what it kept and changed. So, yeah. So, I'm going to have it pointed out. So, I'm going to just go over here and have it pointed out. Pointed out what the keywords kept and changed. Just for y'all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and point it out, but yeah, like I said, I know this is all about work, bro, and this is starting to get easy. And I know I'm gonna blow up to millions. I know I'm blowing up to millions. I already did it before, so I can do it again and again and again. And it's not luck at all. So yeah. So and you see, so we kept the same demand. We kept Iran, we kept US Navy. We kept for what they're already cooking for. That's basically what they already cooking for. But we changed the angle. Let me show you. So better explain it. So better explain this. So better explain. So we kept the core keyword in Italy, Iran, US. So the core keyword is like the starting, right? The angle is what we changed the ending part, right? We made it way stronger than what was already out there, right? So we kept what they already was cooking for, basically, right? So, and I get all my growth advice from ChatGPT, and I advise y'all using it too. I don't use no gurus, no coach. I learned all these ways smoothly using ChatGPT and learning on my own. All these other coaches, they literally want to charge me $3K, $5K, $10K to get into a course, and not want to help me $1,000. They told me if you don't pay that, bro, you're never going to succeed on YouTube. And now look where I'm at right now. So look where I'm at. It's not luck at all, and I'm doing this off not needing a hard editing. I can do this again and again and again. I don't need no pro editing skills. I'm not a pro editor. You feel me? I'm good at scripts. I'm good at ideating. Yeah. So I'm gonna scroll up right here. So you see the core keyword starting point is this. So you see the core keyword topic answer is what connects to your new video and improving demand. So competitors right, you see Iran runs the blockade right here. So you see this is competitors core keyword right here. Core keyword. So you see, so we kept Iran, the starting keyword right here, and then this is the subject. So the angle right here is when we change. So it's the angles where we take the topic. So it's the angles where we take that topic. So we don't simply copy what the competitors did with Iran. We ask, what different story can we tell with the same demand? So you see, so instead of Iran runs blockade, we create Iran thought it could do this. So you see, we repackage ours way better, and that's what the angle looks like. So yeah. Alright, so basically, go in here, explain it better, and I usually make like the parts green, make it blue, whatever, explain it better. So, and I'm able to do this over and over again. I told you that. And I don't want y'all to feel like y'all are failures, bro. I was in the same amount of way y'all was in. That's why I'm coming up here to actually give y'all growth advice, and I'll be sharing my ChatGPT chat with y'all. Main one coach who shared his ChatGPT chat with y'all, who shared his prompts, they don't really do as much like I do. I showed y'all editing videos. I got permission from YouTube. YouTube, they had some mistakes. I'm gonna say I had some mistakes too last year, but YouTube had some mistakes. They didn't want to pay me for them when I'm streaming right now. And I'm waiting for them to go through and appeal because there's an error on their end, and I see that the team YouTube on Twitter is just smoothly ignoring me, which is fucked up. But yeah, and I really see my hats. The white people's on Twitter ignoring me, which is fucked up. So yeah, I gotta wait for them to reply to the emails and shit, and wait for them. They sent over my case to external team. So the reason why I'm not able to get monetized, they sent over my case to external. There was an error popping up, but yeah, and I showed y'all about that error in the last video, but yeah. Alright, so if I come over this, so example is, let me come up here. So example is, let me explain this to y'all. So the entire formula is, the core keyword is what Proving the subject is where we starting from, right? So the same demand is where the viewers already proven what they want. You give them what they want, and when you give them what they want, you succeed more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So the new angle is what's different the way you can tell the story. So what's different about the angle, the part of like you don't want to copy his title word for word. You want to keep the part where they're already coming for, but you want to change the ending part and repackage yours way better, and that works. You use the way you want to see your views increase, but yeah, that works. I'm telling you how to do. So you see, so here, so example is Iran right here. It's basically, so Iran is the core keyword. You see core keyword. So same demand right here. And then you can see, so new angle is just Iran trash is right here. We see, we changed the angle, and then you see right here, the new payoff is this. So what difference outcome was those, where the story delivered. And I can basically go to here. I can tell just better explains for beginner friendly. So better explains for beginner friendly. So if I like can't understand as much in my brain, like better explain for beginner friendly. So what we're gonna do is smoothly go through and just better explain for beginner friendly. And I'm gonna make sure with y'all get wins, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all back from your success. I wanna see one thing too, and it's gonna be a short stream. I wanna see one thing too. YouTube ain't an easy game, but me coming through and learning these ways easier now, it's a blessing because guess what? I now know that any niche I growing, I know the core subject is what we keep. The basically starting time and we change the ending. So we keep that starting time we're already coming for. We basically change that ending, that angle part. So you see right here, so it's just start with the already work. Just so why did people already click? So if we scroll down, we keep this right here, chat. Basically, so we keep this core keyword. So competitors right here is this. So you could just think like this. So we keep this part right here, and then we get a new angle. We basically change this part. So we change this part right here. So we get a new angle, but yeah. So we keep the part what they're already coming for. We just repackage it in a different way where YouTube can't tell that we specifically like copy that title word for word. If y'all get what I'm saying. So you see these parts right here is where we basically keep. So we keep this right here. We keep these parts, but we like break it into pieces and change it up a bit. But yeah, like we repackage it way better than what was already out there. So YouTube don't like it's being a copycat. So basically, we change the order around. We repackage it way better than what's already out there. We change the angle. We keep the keywords like the core keywords of what they're already cooking for. We just repackage it with a new angle and make it way stronger, right? That's the way to succeed, right? And that's what y'all need to know. So any title you see, and I'm gonna tell the range you should target. You should target 20K, 30K. You're gonna get a view job. What you should go for is 100K, 500K. I'm gonna tell you the sweet range. So yeah. But like I said, all these gurus up here, YouTube owed me back. Ain't paying me for none of my videos. So and I know it's crazy to chat, and I'm saying that, but they told me to hold out for a bit. I'm gonna share the email real quick. I can't show too much because I do talk to the employees and I am famous, so I do gotta respect some boundaries with them. But I'm gonna just show y'all some emails of what they told me. I just can't. I don't want to leak too much though. Too much, cause I want to respect boundaries, respect some services. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all just some emails what I can show. I'm not gonna show y'all fully. I'm gonna show y'all what I can show y'all. I'm live. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all what I can show y'all when I'm live. Alright, so let me find. Alright, so I'm gonna show this. Alright, so you can see the YouTube email, the YouTube invoice is out here. I hope this email finds you well. So I have noticed that the issue will be escalated to our external team, and we'll be documenting the error in your experience. And so I basically emailed them back. That's why I can basically show y'all as proof that it's actual YouTube. You see right here, Google. It's actual YouTube, it's ain't fake. So you see, it's actual Google right here. It's ain't fake, but yeah. So I emailed them and they said they're working and basically want to get my YouTube channel fixed because they couldn't fix it on their end. I can't really do too much. I'm only a YouTuber or streamer. Like I do so much and I already work hard. But yeah. So you can see, so the formula is the proven demand. You keep the proven demand where they already come for like the core keyword. You're just basically repackaging a new angle, a new payoff, and making yours way stronger and way fresher. So where YouTube don't see that you don't copy it. So you see, they already proved that people want the subject. I'm going to keep the core demand, but repackage it in a way better way. And what goes viral more smoothly is your topic ideas. And I want to point you out the keyword from the competitor. So put me out the keyword from the competitor's title or with the topic ideas. The most important topic idea keyword that's in that title. So this is where most schools want to lie to you and keep designing the paywall. I'm ready to get So you can see right. So the most topic answer starting keywords right. So Iran plus or Iran fleet. You see topic idea right here. Iran changing U.S. naval right. So you see all the titles. This we repackage way better. So you see the keyword. The keyword is starting point. A topic that is what the video is already actually about. So the angle is all the way like telling the story differently. And I know this might seem a bit hard, and y'all might not can't get this in your brain. I'm telling y'all wanna get this as y'all practice this time go on. Y'all wanna remember this, bro. Cause this shit is here to stay. I'm telling y'all, bro. So let me show up real quick, bro. Let me go ahead and show y'all something else real quick. So yeah, this is the topic I need right here. But yeah, so every time, and I'm gonna say every time I wanna figure out a topic I So every time I want to figure out a topic I did before I go to post the title, you can basically give me a prompt and beginner tips. So that way I bring you the competitive titles, and you basically will tell me like what's the topic idea is, and you're gonna keep the core, you're gonna keep the starting point keyword, and you're just gonna be practicing a new angle way, right? And a way stronger payoff point, like way stronger angle. All right, so. It says that should be repeatedly right. So you see the core keyword, the topic idea, and what the viewers already came for right. So the new angle and new payoff. But yeah, so y'all haven't seen no gurus make no videos about me because I'm not up here to be money hungry. I'm not up here. I don't sell out courses, bro. I tell this shit off the back of my chest because I don't give no fuck whoever hears it. I want you to hear it. Bro, I want everybody to succeed. You feel me? So we gonna like Danny Wise video. Danny Wise video. I'm pretty sure Danny Wise like in his 20s. I'm 21. So we did a Danny Wise video. He don't really explain much like I explain much on these streams. And I show y'all like me and Ramiro. I feel like he do some things, but he don't explain it like really well. So if we go to this video, I remember when I was watching this video I watched the video to the full end. He said that when he was basically doing something, his brain was like feeling confused a bit because he thought he was doing something wrong. But he seen that YouTube was posting the video because it was trending top. So let's go and react to it. Let me see y'all.
In the last 4 months, my YouTube channel gained
subscribers.
These are my real analytics, and they matter because they prove that growth is still possible right now. But before these 4 months, my channel was stuck for almost a year. During that time, I barely grew at all. Almost every video I uploaded would stop at around 2,000 views. No matter what I tried. If you clicked on this video, there's a good chance you're in the same situation. Your videos are not growing either. They get some views and then they just stop. And you have probably watched many YouTube videos about growth. You have tried different titles, thumbnails, and ideas, but your channel still doesn't move forward. So the real question is not whether YouTube still works. The real question is why do some channels suddenly start growing while others stay stuck for months or even years? In this video, I'm going to show you how the YouTube algorithm works right now and the mistakes that keep most channels stuck. I'll also show you what my own analytics made very clear, because for months my channel didn't grow at all, and then something finally changed. There's something very important for growing on YouTube that almost nobody talks about anymore, especially YouTube gurus. Everyone talks about the algorithm, and yes, I will talk about that in this video too, but there's something else that matters even more than people think. Years ago, YouTube even pushed this idea on the homepage. Creators talked about it all the time. Today, it feels like people forgot it exists. And here's the interesting part. This one thing can make your views move faster even before the algorithm fully understands your channel. Let me tell you a simple story so it makes sense. Imagine two people selling chocolate. The first person sells normal chocolate. People buy it, they enjoy it, and that's it. The second person also sells chocolate, but one day they create a new version. Chocolate with yogurt inside. At first, it's just a weird idea. A few people try it and they say, wait, this is actually good. But then, those people tell their friends. Their friends try it too. And then, they tell other people too. Soon, people start talking about it like, hey, have you tried the chocolate with yogurt inside? Now, more people want to try it. Not because normal chocolate is bad, but because everyone is talking about this one new thing. That talking creates attention. That attention creates curiosity. And that curiosity creates a trend. Once a trend starts, it grows by itself. People don't want to feel left out.
There's no stopping it. It grows and grows and bigger and bigger and bigger. Same with the pet channel. I will be showing you how it for...
People want to know what everyone else is talking about.
And I'm going to show you how to basically... So if you're new niche, I'm going to show you how to pet niche. So I'm going to give you examples that I come up with our topic ideas and how to come up with valid titles. You know, I'm gonna edit short this live. I'm gonna edit short with y'all.
They want to try it just so they can have an opinion about it too. So,
And I feel meant to me being a filter for long form videos because if the CTR is bad, bro, the whole video collapse. There's nothing I can do about that. I try to make sure the thumbnail is good. Shorts, if the AVV fails, I know that was the hook or the title. I can always go back and make sure my next video is way better than what I had before.
people who start selling yogurt chocolate start getting way more customers. Not because they are a better seller, but because they are part of what people are already paying attention to. They are riding a trend. That's the real lesson. Trends are not just random TikTok challenges. Trends are what happens when many people start caring about the same thing at the same time. And YouTube is full of trends, even today. The problem is most creators ignore them. They focus only on good content and the algorithm. Then they wonder why their videos keep stopping at the same view count. But when you understand the trends, you can make videos that people click faster, and that gives the algorithm a much stronger signal, 150,000 views. How this connects to my channel. Look at these two videos. Video A was posted 5 days ago. It has 150,000 views. Video B was posted almost 12 days ago. It has 43,000.
See, this is crazy. This is what happened to me before.
Views. Video A got more views in less time. That part makes sense. But here's where it gets strange. Video B actually had better numbers.
It had a higher CTR, and then it had a higher average view duration.
Click-through rate, higher average view duration. YouTube even showed a green arrow next to the statistics. So why did the video with worse statistics get triple the views? Think about that for a second. Most creators believe good numbers equals good views. I thought that too. But I kept seeing these examples, videos with amazing click-through rate and amazing view duration that went nowhere. And then videos with okayish numbers that did very well, almost went viral. It made no sense. So I started looking for an answer. What did the successful videos have? What was different? And I did notice something. The videos that did well were always about something current, something many people wanted to know about right now. This is why video A beat video B. Video A was on a trend. Video B was not. This is also why some creators get views with bad thumbnails. They're on a trend, even if you don't notice it. Now, if you're wondering what the trend was for video A, it's actually quite simple. The YouTube algorithm changed. YouTube started using more AI, and suddenly a lot of people are talking about the YouTube algorithm. That's a trend. So if you want to grow faster on YouTube, find a trend and jump on it. But trends alone are not enough. You can join a trend, get views on one video, and then upload the next video and get almost nothing. This is where many creators get confused. Here's one of the biggest mistakes creators make. Let me simplify it for you. Let's say you upload a video about Minecraft. When you upload it, YouTube takes its time to understand it. It looks at the video, the audio, the title, the thumbnail, and the description. Then it slowly starts showing it to people. The goal of the algorithm is simple. Find people who like Minecraft and show the video to them. And most of the time, it actually does this very well. Now imagine you upload another video, but this time it's about Counter-Strike. YouTube will first show that video to the same people who watched your Minecraft video. But those people don't care about Counter-Strike, so they don't watch it. Because of that, your video gets low watch time, and YouTube stops pushing it. Not because the video was bad, but because it was shown to the wrong people. This happens because YouTube keeps data about your channel. If you post Minecraft videos, YouTube thinks your channel is about Minecraft. When you suddenly switch topics, YouTube gets confused. And so the next video you upload will be shown to a mixed audience, and that can hurt your performance. This is why niches matter, especially for small creators.
I was telling y'all that.
You're not helping the algorithm by changing topics. You are slowing it down. If you want YouTube to understand your channel faster, pick one topic and stick to it. Now, sticking to one topic is harder than it sounds. This is where most small creators struggle. If you look at big channels, you can clearly see how this works. A big Roblox channel only uploads Roblox videos. A big Minecraft channel only uploads Minecraft videos. A big vlog channel only uploads vlogs. They do not mix everything together. This is not a coincidence. This is one of the main reasons they grow. YouTube understands exactly who their videos are for, and viewers know what to expect when they click. But even if you do those things, join trends and stick to one topic, your videos can still stop growing if you're missing one more thing. And this is where a lot of creators fail. As usual, let me explain it with a simple story. Imagine when you were younger going to school every morning. Next to your school, there was a small store that sold food. Every morning before school, you would stop there and buy something to eat. You knew the store was always open. You trusted it. Then one day, the store is closed. The next day, it's closed again. And a few days later, it opens and you're happy about it. But the next day, it's closed again. After that, it stays closed for many weeks. And because the store lacks consistency, you stop trusting it. You have no idea if today you're able to go to school and buy food or not. But 3 minutes away from school, there's another store that is open every single day. So you go to that store because you know for sure that store is always open, you can always buy food. This is exactly what happens on YouTube when you don't post consistently. You upload one video, then disappear. Then you upload again, then disappear for weeks or months. Viewers don't know when to expect your next upload, and YouTube doesn't either. That confusion hurts your channel. YouTube wants consistency. Viewers want consistency, not because it's fun, but because it builds trust. And I know staying consistent on YouTube is hard. Most people have a job, a personal life, and other responsibilities. Finding time to edit videos, especially shorts, can feel overwhelming. Don't spend hours creating shorts. I just post my long-form videos and Sinus clips, create 30 shorts, and then I just schedule them on YouTube. So if you want to save time and stay consistent, the link to Sinus clips is down in the description. You can also use code Daniel. This is also the reason I can usually tell just a few hours after uploading if a video is going to grow or if it's going to stop. I want to be very clear before we start. This is not a rule that works the same for everyone. It depends on your niche, your video length, and even trends. But based on my own experience with this channel and my Faces channels, this pattern keeps repeating. So I will use a simple example, a 10-minute video. When I upload a 10-minute video, there's one main thing I look at first. Average view duration. From my data, if that video does not reach at least 3 minutes of average view duration, it almost never grows. 3 minutes on a 10-minute video means about 30% retention. This is the baseline. If it goes higher, like 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes, YouTube starts pushing the video more and more. Then comes click-through rate. At first, it's high.
Click-through rate is what hit me a lot, Sean.
High because subscribers click. But as impressions grow, it drops. That is normal. From what I have seen, once a video reaches around 100,000 impressions, it needs to stay between 5% and 10% click-through rate to keep growing. If it drops below that, the video usually slows down and then stops growing. When I don't hit these numbers, my videos get stuck. But when I do hit these numbers, my videos grow more and more. So if you're confused about average view duration and click-through rate, now you know the minimum requirements for a 10-minute video. Now, I want to share the most important thing I learned about growing on YouTube. When I started this channel, Danny Y, I already had experience. I had built Faces YouTube channels with millions of subscribers, as you can see in the background. I understood the algorithm. I thought this was going to be easy, but it was not. For 9 months, nothing worked. My channel barely grew, and that messes with your head. I started asking myself if I actually knew what I was doing. Maybe I just got lucky before. Maybe YouTube with my face just doesn't work for me. And these emotions and this anxiety can be very hard for a person. But then, suddenly, my channel started growing. And what I learned is this: even if your videos are good, even if you do everything right, sometimes you just need time. There are millions of videos uploaded every day.
I've been told you that, chat.
Millions of creators.
Millions of creators being processed, so YouTube needs some time to push your channel.
Sometimes YouTube just needs more data, more proof that you are serious, more consistency. So don't let emotions destroy you if things don't work out right away. I've been there, and
I'm gonna say this one thing. You came too far to let emotion destroy you. If you have more than 20 videos posted, bro, you're on the right route to succeed. You already made it past 20. Most people don't make it past that. Most people quit at 9, 8, 2. They don't even make it past that.
Data and the analytics to prove it. But if you're still feeling stuck and you feel alone or you just want direct help from me, this is why I built my private community. Inside,
I don't have time to make one of those.
You can chat with me and other creators to grow your YouTube channel, and you need help, just join my private community. There's going to be a link down in the description. And also, if you want to learn more about the algorithm, you should also watch this video over here, because this video over here will help you understand the YouTube algorithm even better.
So, yeah, we're not gonna watch that video. Let's watch that video. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Fuck it, let's watch it. Let's watch it. 27 minutes ain't out. Let's watch it. That's why I be focused on one niche chat, and I don't be like mixing the niches because I know that causes confusion with the album. So when
if you're struggling to grow,
when I put doing shorts,
and you're
I converted over to growth because YouTube wouldn't monetize my channel, and I didn't know if shorts was done. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing growth. I'm going to do all YouTube animation videos.
struggling to get views on YouTube, and you want to build your personal brand or your business on YouTube, this video is for you. My channel is about to hit 200,000 subscribers in just 12 months, and I've been on YouTube since 2009. During this time, I've built multiple channels, I've helped multiple creators grow their channels, and I have learned a lot. In this video, as some sort of celebration of hitting 200,000 subscribers on this channel, almost hitting 200,000 subscribers, I wanted to make this kind of raw video where I don't edit the video at all, maybe just cuts, and that's it. And what I want to talk about in this video is everything I have learned about YouTube. And not just YouTube, but about the internet in general, because growing on YouTube is not just about learning how YouTube works. It's actually more about learning how the internet works, how people's minds work on the internet, and stuff like that. So it's way deeper than just clicker rate and thumbnails and video editing and whatever. Now, as I've said, I've been on YouTube since 2009. That's when I created my first YouTube channel. Actually, my first 3 channels. Now, none of these channels had any success. This was just me fooling around and playing with YouTube and dreaming about becoming rich and famous and changing my life, and these channels are going to change my life. That's what I used to think at the time. I think one channel had like 80 subscribers, the other channel had like 500 subscribers, and the other channel I don't even remember. And the reason one of the channels had 500 subscribers is because back then there was this trend where you could go to popular channels and go to their popular videos and comment sub for sub, and people would just subscribe to you.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
And I used to do that.
Yeah, I remember
wake up
those
in the
days.
morning, go to a popular video and just type sub for sub.
I remember those days. I remember. Yeah.
And I would get 2 subscribers that day. And I would do that every single day until I reached 500 subscribers. And what's funny is that I really believed that this is going to make me rich. Like, I found the secret. I'm just gonna do this until I get 1 million subscribers and I'm gonna be rich. I really believed that at the time, I was just a teenager. So, spoiler alert, it didn't work. The channel is stuck at 500 subscribers. And by the way, if you do this today, YouTube is going to terminate your channel. This is against YouTube's policy. So you're not allowed to do sub for sub. So don't do sub for sub, especially because it makes no sense. You're getting subscribers who don't care about you. But I just wanted to share this memory because I think it's valuable to understand who I am and where I come from. But as time passed, I have learned more and more about YouTube and more about the internet. And that's when I created my first successful channel called Dubstep Gutter. You can go ahead and search for it. I'm gonna leave a screenshot over here. This is a faceless channel. It's a music brand channel and a label, and there's even a video with myself on the channel. Back then I didn't have tattoos, like neck tattoos, but you can see the similarity. That's literally me on the channel. So that was the first successful channel I've created, and it has 6 million subscribers right now. Now, after I created this channel, I have created 2 more music channels, 1 animation channel, and 2 documentary channels. They're all faceless, and I personally prefer to keep them private. Not only that, but besides these faceless channels, I've also created 2 vlogs channels. Now, all of these channels are and have been quite successful, but you have to understand it took more than 10 years to grow them. So growing all these channels wasn't something that happened overnight.
Yeah.
And during this period of more than 10 years of building different channels in different niches and working with different creators, I have learned a lot about YouTube, about it.
About the wait, let's turn it back on. Open and crash.
Comes to spending time online. This is also one of the reasons why this channel you're watching right now, Danny Y, has grown to almost 200,000 subscribers in less than 12 months. Now, for some of you, 200,000 subscribers might not seem like a lot, but given the niche I'm in, which is educational, the people who watch my videos are not kids and they're not teenagers. So I'm gonna share the analytics on the screen of my viewers' average age. Not only that, but the people who subscribe to my channel usually have millions of subscribers. For example, I'm gonna share over here the analytics of some people who are subscribed to Danny Y. So what I'm trying to say is that 200,000 subscribers in my niche is a lot of subscribers. And by the way, the reason why I'm showing you all of this is not to flex on you, it's simply to show you who I am and what I've done. Because as I said in the beginning of this video, the purpose of this video is to help you grow your YouTube channel, your personal brand on YouTube, or your business on YouTube. And I just wanted to make sure you understand that I know what I'm talking about. With that said, let me show you everything I know about growing on YouTube and all the mistakes I've made and all the mistakes I see other people make and so on. It's gonna be a pretty long video, so you might watch it as a podcast, as a one-person podcast. Watch it while you're driving, while you're eating, before you go to bed. So, let's begin. I want to start off with the biggest mistake I have made and I see other people make over and over and over. And by the way, this mistake is also the reason why people don't grow in general. Let me tell you a story so you can better visualize what I'm trying to say. Let's say you buy a plant from the supermarket and you want to plant it in your garden. And this plant comes with instructions. So you go to the supermarket, you buy the plant, and it comes with instructions.
Yeah.
You go home, you go to your garden, you unpack the plant, and you read the instructions. And the instructions are telling you exactly what to do. They're telling you how to take out the plant, how to dig a hole in the soil for your plant, how to put the plant, how to prepare the plant, how to...
Same thing with ChatGPT. I learned all my growth knowledge chat from ChatGPT. I learned your instruction from ChatGPT. That's like you're putting a box together like a desk. Like you gotta learn the ways how the YouTube channel works in order to grow it.
Prepare the soil and how to water the plant. Basically, all the instructions on how to grow this plant are at your fingertips. And these instructions are basically set in stone. They are the system, right? They are the thing that actually works. If you don't respect them, the plant is going to die. So what you do, you read the instructions, you put the plant, you do everything right, and now you have the plant. And the instructions say that you should water this plant every single day in the morning. So what you do is you water the plant, the next day you go and you water the plant again, the next day you go ahead and you water the plant again. And let's say you do this for a week. You water the plant every single morning for a week, but you don't see any progress. The plant isn't really growing. It actually has one leaf that's kind of dying. It's kind of becoming yellow. So you start to get a little bit frustrated. You start to worry a little bit. Now, you're still not affected by it. You still wake up the next day and you still water the plant. And you do it for another week. But the plant is still not growing. At least you're not seeing the progress. You're not seeing the feedback. And because the plant that day, you're just going to tell yourself that this bitch isn't growing. I'm just gonna water it tomorrow. And tomorrow you actually water the plant. And then you water the plant the day after tomorrow. But the plant is still not really growing. The leaf that was yellow is almost falling apart. So what happens, you end up not watering the plant for 2 days because you start to get even more frustrated and you start to tell yourself that it's not going to work. You follow the instructions, but the plant is not growing, so I'm just gonna forget about it for 2 days because I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. And so what happens, you develop this pattern where you water the plant less and less and less to the point where the plant actually dies. And after this experience, you're going to tell yourself that plants are just not for you. You're never going to buy plants again because you just can't grow them. They just hate you. That's what you're going to tell yourself. But here's the thing. As you were watering the plant actually was growing. It was growing its roots in the ground. Because before the plant starts to grow, for you to actually see it, it has to create the core. It has to create its roots. So every day when you were watering this plant, the plant was actually growing. You just wasn't seeing it. And this happens because the plant has to grow at its own rate. You can't force external things to grow faster just because you have instructions. But because you don't see the growth, because you don't see the feedback, and you become impatient, and you start to develop anxiety, and you start to kind of hate yourself, you start to neglect the plant, and eventually the plant dies. Well, that's exactly how growing a YouTube channel is. how growing a personal brand is, and how growing a business is in general. When you first start out, every single video you make, every single post you make, every single adjustment in your business you make, everything you learn about YouTube or your business or your personal brand is building the roots.
Yeah.
You don't see them, but they're
Yeah.
building. Now you might be asking yourself, what exactly is the lesson here? Is the lesson just that I have to never give up? Actually not. The lesson here is actually...
Alright, so Chad, I want to tell something real quick, but I want to tell another thing. So yeah, so let me go to here. I'm gonna have it highlighted in blue. Alright, so I want you to go over another thing too, and I want you to explain to me. So when it comes to title formula. So I have 1 of 4 title formulas. What changes is like the topic. So the formulas don't change. Show me of when we use the formulas. What are we using like with the formulas? So break it down to me. So what I'm gonna have ChatGPT do is break it down to me, chat, and I'm gonna break it down to y'all. But yeah, so y'all see right, layer 1. So your system is topic, right? So first we need something people already proven to want. So you basically find a video what they already want to watch, and then that's your topic, right? So your angle will be, then we decide like what specific story we're going to tell about this topic. So AI is automatically going to pick the angle. So if you have 1 of 4 title angle pillars, so we scroll up. So it's what actually changes element. So it changed your 1 of 4 pillars. No, your topic change yes. Your core keyword change yes. Your angle change yes. Your payoff change yes. Your specific story change yes. So the topic right here is what the video is about, and the angle is how you tell the story, and the payoff is what the viewers are already like expected to discover. Alright, let's finish watching Danny Wise video though.
Way deeper. And it's something I have learned about myself and I see in other people. You see, it was never about the plant. It was never about the instructions. You see, the plant was actually growing. The instructions on how to grow the plant also worked. So the problem wasn't the plant or the instructions. The problem was you. The problem is you. And this is the biggest mistake I see people make when they want to create their own personal brand, their own baseless YouTube channel, their business, whatever they want to create. They focus so much on the external thing without focusing on them. What do I mean by that? Well, you can learn as much as you want about thumbnails, about click-through rate, about retention, video editing. All those things are the instructions on how to grow the plant. But if you don't learn how to control your emotions, how to control yourself, how to deal with these feelings of frustrations and anxiety, you will always quit when you don't get feedback. And I've noticed that in myself as well. Some of the successful channels I talk about didn't grow overnight. The journey was actually kind of rough. What happened? I created a channel, I posted videos for 3 weeks, I didn't really get subscribers, and I quit. But lucky for me, a few months later, I started again and I posted more videos. But I still didn't get enough feedback, but I did get some extra views and some extra subscribers. But because it wasn't enough feedback for me, I also quit again for a few months. But again, lucky for me, I always came back. And I kept working on the channel and improving to the point where it actually started getting momentum and it started working. So basically what was happening during this time was I wasn't actually learning so much about the channel as I was actually learning more about myself. I was learning that if I actually don't quit and I put in the time and I evolve and I improve, eventually it should work out, more or less. And I personally believe it was really important for me to talk about this because I think this is the most important thing when it comes to growing on YouTube or your business, whatever. You need to learn about yourself first. You need to learn about your emotions. You need to learn how to control your emotions, because if you're not able to control yourself, if you're not able to control your emotions, you will always quit. You will always make decisions based on emotions. And because of this, you end up killing the plant. Now, I know a lot of you who have clicked on this video were hoping for me to say something like, use this keyword in your title and you're going to get more views. The thing is, I felt it was necessary to start a video by talking about this, because it doesn't matter how much you optimize your thumbnail, your click-through rate, your retention, your video editing skills, whatever. If you don't work on yourself, your business will never succeed. You first have to work on yourself before you work on your business. Now, as I've said, A lot of you probably clicked on this video because you were hoping for me to give you like a system, like a specific thing that is going to get you more views. And I do have a few of those. They're more general, and there's something I have noticed in the past 10 years that everyone is doing, whether consciously or unconsciously, and it grows their channels. These are basically some patterns I've observed on my channels, on other channels, and they seem to always work. No matter how many algorithm changes there are, no matter your niche, no matter your topic, no matter your style, no matter who you are, these patterns have always worked on YouTube, on my channels, and on other channels. So in this video, I want to talk about these patterns so you can better understand how you can grow your channel in a practical way. Now, by the way, they're all super simple. Like when I'm going to talk about them, you're going to be like, what? This is the secret? Yeah, this is literally the secret. You either listen to me or you just think you're super smart and leave the video, right? But if you really want to go, listen to this, no matter how simple it sounds. And for this first pattern, which I use on my own channels and I see other creators use, and it works really well. Like when you use this pattern in your videos, you almost always get more views and you get more subscribers. And I want to tell a story about it so you can better understand how it works before I actually show you the pattern. So last year, for example, in real life, there was a trend about chocolate. For years, people have always eaten chocolate, right? But last year, a very specific type of chocolate became popular. And it was this Dubai chocolate, which was a little bit different, had different stuff inside, right? And everyone was talking about this chocolate. And so imagine there are two online stores, online websites who sell chocolate. One of them was aware of this trend with Dubai chocolate, and it started selling Dubai chocolate. Because of that, the sales went bazooka, okay? It just started selling way more. And the other store decided not to sell Dubai chocolate. They were like, nope, I'm not gonna sell this. This is super basic, right? The reason why the store who started selling Dubai chocolate sold more was because Dubai chocolate was very trending. Everyone was talking about it, and so everyone wants to try it. Not because it's better, not because it's different, just simply because when everyone talks about something, people will want to try it out. And it's so simple, right? This is such a simple thing. When someone talks about something, it becomes a trend. And if you create videos about that trend, or if you create a business around that trend, chances are your business is going to grow much faster. And it actually is. Like whenever there's a trend on YouTube, if you're able to incorporate that trend in your videos, you are going to grow faster. And this is this first pattern that always seems to work. It's trends. If you're able to understand how to incorporate trends in your videos without leaving your niche, without going too far away from your niche, you are going to succeed on YouTube. And I want to give you a few examples of how this works. For example, let's say the movie Shrek 5 is coming out at the end of this year or next year, I don't know, but a lot of people are waiting for it. So how can you incorporate this in your videos? Well, let's say you record and prepare a video to post 2 weeks before the movie gets out. And let's say you're a cooking channel. What can you do? Well, you can make a cake that looks like Shrek or his entire family. And you record the entire time lapse.
Let me tell you about this trend stuff. So when the old days when I used to play 2K, I would wait until 2K fully dropped, and then the day it dropped, I would basically start to upload VC glitches on my channel. And then when I upload VC glitches on my channel, you know, the 2K dads, they would come and I try to like strike down my videos and take down my channel because I used to just post like a VC glitch. Some people had to like get VC on 2K. And YouTube came, I mean, the 2K dev seen it came through, they striked all my videos, but yeah. So he's right about when it comes to trend base. Y'all want to get serious about that.
Creating this cake, and you make a story around it. You're still inside your niche, which is cooking, but you're using something popular everyone is talking about to incorporate in your video. Now, let's say you're a Minecraft channel. You can create a Shrek painting inside Minecraft, or you can recreate the entire Shrek village inside Minecraft, and you say, I recreated a Shrek 5 village, and you post it right before the movie gets out. So you can be creative and find your own ways to incorporate something that's trending in your own videos. Now, if you simply can't, for example, maybe your niche is very specific and you just can't incorporate Shrek in your videos, don't worry, because Shrek is not the only thing trending. There are always lots of things trending on the internet. You just have to find the one that fits with your niche, with your channel, and add it in your videos and keep doing
Topic idea. So what he means by that is you if you have 104 pillar shot, right? You want to go through YouTube and you want to find a keyword. The keyword, I'm gonna tell you the views. So the views you want to look for. This is what you want to look for. So he's right up when it comes to trends. I basically was trying to tell y'all about that. So when it comes to trends, here's what I want to see. So when you find a trend, let's also scroll over. Let's scroll over. So let's go to document link. Let's open this back up right here. I'm gonna explain to y'all what he means. So, and he means a lot about this. So let me scroll down. Let's go to topic validation. I think this is the one right here. Yep. So this gotta be the one. Topic validation. Yup, this is the one. So when I scroll down, I know exactly what he means when he says trend. So, and I see it multiple times. So when a video starting to spike up with outliers. So what I look for outliers is I look for when the views go spiking up in my niche. So let's see for arm stories. So arm stories, I basically been keeping my eyes on this channel. So you see I ran right here. You see trend base. 300,000 right here, 15 hours. We go to Google. So let's go to Google. We type in Iran. And you're gonna see a lot of new articles out of Iran. What I'm about to now do is about to show you how to make a prompt, how to basically get that title from my article. So we're gonna basically validate the article before we post it, cause you know if we go to right here Iran, you see that there's new things happening about it right now. So I'm not gonna promote this on my channel and say we're not gonna reword nothing from this article. What we're gonna smoothly validate it and see is this a good article? Is it bad or good? I want to show y'all my way of doing it because I haven't shown y'all this way. I want to show y'all. So if we go over here, what I'm smoothly gonna do, I'm gonna just open up this new chat. I'm gonna just tell ChatGPT, go ahead and make me a prompt so that way I can validate an article in my niche. So what I'm gonna have ChatGPT do is just go ahead and make me a prompt. I want to show y'all smoothly how to do this. I couldn't wait to show y'all this way. So, alright, so what I basically want you to do. Alright, so my PC cut out. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what you basically do is. Alright, so what I basically want you to do. Alright, so what I want you to basically do. I want you to validate this article. Validate this article that I sent you, and let's validate it. Let's see how good this article is. Let's see if it's weak, good. The post on my channel, and yeah. So I need you to basically make me a prompt, so that way if I send you the link, we can basically validate to see how good this article is. So I don't waste time trying to post stuff from this article, like post the idea, if that's what the viewers want to see. So yeah, so give me a prompt where I can validate it for any niche. So what I'm now going to do is go ahead and make me a prompt. I'm going to basically show you how I want to validate the article. And being that Iran is happening, it's a trend right now. So it's a trend basically, we can see it. We can see the trend right now. If we go to Google, you can see it. So you see Iran war live. So there's a war going on right now in the U.S. And everybody's like wondering, like, that's why I caught into the trend. Y'all see the views are shooting up for. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. The views, well, I'm getting that many views right now is from a trend. So the Iran stuff right now is really happening. That's why y'all see me gaining all those views. So when the trend might collapse a little bit, you might see me lose views. But as the trend goes on and goes on, I'm gonna stick to posting Iran. You see that right there? 5.6K. Y'all see that? Exactly what I mean. So and this ain't normal. So this ain't normal at all. So the reason how did we get this idea in the first place? The reason was we searched through my channel pillars. I have 104 pillars. I went through keywords. I searched through a keyword right here, and we found 300,000 views right here, 15,000 right here, to 21.9K. So we found that he's gaining 21,000 views. He never gains as many views, especially on a video post. So if views go back months later, you send post a video, he wouldn't gain these many views. So this is actually a trend base right now. It's happening. So that's how I'm able to see that. All right. So what I'm gonna now do is just get a prompt. We're gonna copy this article. We're about to validate this article. We're going to go through and validate this whole article. Alright, so we're going to validate this whole article. I'm going to validate it and see if it's good. So before I just go ahead and waste my time with it. So I'm going to just go to copy prompt. I'm going to now go up to this. I'm about to validate it. So you know when you like want to go into the machine, like when you got to put your card in and validate it and scan it? That's what I'm about to do with the article. I'm about to scan the article. I'm about to see if it's good. Just so I don't go into it trying to like replicate things from my guess. So we're gonna validate and see if it's active, see if it's good, see if many people want to see it. But yeah, so all I'm gonna do is go to comeback right here. I'm gonna basically paste this. I'm gonna just basically paste this prompt right here. What I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna just come into this article right here. I'm gonna now copy this right here and now paste this. And you see what's happening right now with the article is it's basically a war, especially with Donald Trump. And yeah, so it's Donald Trump and Iran in the military. It's a war going on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm a smoothie. Just go ahead and send this shit. So I'm a smoothie. So let me see if it lets me attach files. All right. So I'm gonna say so. So use my combat man data. Let's scan this article and validate it and see if it's worth doing a video on. So we're gonna validate and see if it's worth basically doing a video on. So we don't waste our time. So right now what I'm gonna do is just gonna scan through it. It's gonna scan through 13 of them. So you can see right here. So you can see article validation right here. So article topic is US forces right here, So YouTube topic is US Naval, So this is the core topic. So if we go to YouTube, we can see, so let's go over here. So that's why I say, you want to catch trends while it's active, and you don't want to miss a trend. So when you catch a trend, you're about to get the views for that. You're about to get the views. You see right here, 4 months ago, 100K views. We go right here, so you see, so we're validating it right now. We're seeing if there's channels on YouTube that's basically seeding, and I'm going to see if there's smaller channels. So we scroll down. The factor is the article validation score. So the factor is score 86 out of 100, competition 74 out of 100. Recently 97 out of 100. Small, medium channel proof right here. So 68. Content gap potential 91 out of 100. Title potential right here 94 out of 100. Combat man fit 97 out of 100. Overall fit 89 out of 100. So we go to here. And it's just verdict post. So confidence 91%. So post this topic has enough evidence to test. So but here's the important direction. So I will not simply make a video on this title around this WWS article because the topic is validated. So now we need to validate, exploit best angle. So the best angle is basically so the title. So yeah, so we don't want to basically like do what it says. So you see right here, I would not simply make a video title around this WWSJ article. But yeah, so I can ask you, so why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? But yeah, so we go to here. We can basically question and ask, yeah, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? And it'll basically tell us why wouldn't we? But yeah. Alright, so we're gonna question it and we're gonna ask it. So is we should not copy the WSJ story angle because we take a validated topic and attack it from the strongest combat man angle. The move is we validate the topic, so the article story right here, and then our angle right here. So we bring in, this is displaying what happens when a commercial ship right here. So we have our own story angle pillars. So yeah, so that gives us a military system story, not just a news recap one. So it's why this is best angle right here. It combines naval warfare, your pillar, military technology. But yeah, so we scroll down. I'm not gonna basically ask you. So what we basically use. We use one of my story pillars, right? One of my story pillars that align with my lane. One of my story pillars, right? So we're using one of my story pillars that align with my channel. So we're not just sitting there guessing. So you see right here, so exactly, that's the key. So we validate the topic, we use your 1 of 4 story pillars, your angles. And so we use 1 of 4 of the title angles, and yeah. So 1 of 4 of the story pillar and the story angles to that help. So you use just the title formula right here. So package that angle using one of your proven formulas. So you see right here, so yeah. So what I'm now gonna do is then inside the naval warfare, our angle becomes this. So how the U.S. actually stops the ships from breaking the backlog. So we go to this right here. So what I'm going to now ask you is, what title should I use for today? I posted this on my last video. So I'm going to now bring in this last video where we posted. So since I already have a viral video posted, I'm going to go to my dashboard right here, as y'all can see. I'm going to just now copy and paste everything over. So I'm going to now copy and paste everything over. You see, 1 of 10. So what I'm going to do is just go to this right here, and it's not luck at all. This shit's not luck. So I'm going to basically just go to here. I'm going to basically just copy and paste it right here. And yeah, I'm going to just go to here. I'm going to now just hit this, send. And I'm going to just tell it that this is where I posted before. So you see right here, so I'm going to give this, so yes, you're looking at actual results. This is Iran versus this, so this is then the title I'll use. Iran trying to break the U.S. naval backlog, then the Navy fired back. So you see right here, this is why. So the proven topic, the proven pillar, so the proven machinable right here. So yeah, so the proven title funnel, the fresh story backlog, the curiosity. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just now go to this right here, and I'm basically gonna paste this in the air. So when I paste this in the air, you can see that we're keeping the core topic or everybody's already searching for. We're just changing up the angle part. The angle part is like we patterned in a way better way. So you see, we scroll over, you see 20, you see medium right here, constants is medium. That means that this says volume. So this says a lot of volume where if you go here, you see that if you go to filter back, you see literally right here, 100,000 views, you see 1.22. Alright, so we filtered by this month. I like to just filter by this month. So you see right here, this month, 1.3 million 8 days ago, he never gained this many views. You see right here, 86,000 right here on a smaller channel. Also I like to look for a small channel too. So you see, 4,000 subscribers never gained this many views. You see, 200 views per hour, let's scroll down again. So you see 300,000 right here, 600 views per hour. You see right here, so 1.3K views per hour 2 days ago. So we scroll down. I'd like to see way more channels in search winning because I know that this trend base is basically working. I know that's how I'm valuing it. I mean, you see right here, 28 views per hour. We want to look for way more, but yeah, so this is what I'm doing to value. You see right here, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go to this search. I'm gonna just copy and paste everything over to ChatGPT. We're gonna scan and now see if everything's cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this right here. I'm gonna basically paste it here. And we're gonna scan and see if everything's cool. So what I'm gonna do is go there. I'm gonna scan it and make sure it's good. Let's scan it and make sure the title's good. This changed right here. So you see 1.3 million 8 days ago. You see 86,000 2 days ago. So that channel never gained that many views. So that's good. So you see, so I would change up our title from this right here into this. So you see, Iran tried to break the U.S. backlog, then the U.S. Navy hit back. So if we go to search, we can search this out. I bet it's gonna come up meeting. I guarantee you it is. So we go here. We get to this. Alright, so you see right here, medium. What did I say? Medium right here. I ain't even had it, I know it. So you see right here, so we go to Iran thought it could break through the U.S. Navy naval line, so then everything changed. So you see right here, so we go to this one right here. So we keep what's already working. I keep my core keyword because it's already what I use. I don't want to change up this full title. I want to keep Iran like with it. So you see, so 4.4K views 11 hours ago, 300 views per hour. This is called trend base.
Iran thought it could break the U.S. naval line. Showed what happens when you challenge the blockade. After the United States moved to enforce a naval blockade around Iranian shipping routes, vessels attempting to violate it could be intercepted, diverted, or boarded. Then one ship allegedly tried to push through. The MV Villanova was intercepted by a U.S. Navy helicopter. When the situation escalated, the helicopter fired Hellfire missiles.
You see right here, 300 views per hour. So I'm going to try to aim for a bit more, but yeah.
Disabling the vessel.
So this is right where we keep. So we don't want to change this up a bit. We want to keep where they're already coming for. So you see right, Iran. We want to keep this in here. So you see right. So why I prefer the structure is Iran provide enemy. So try to break any conflict. U.S. blockade proven topic. So then your proven topic reveals them. All right. So I don't know about this word right here. So if I don't know what this word is right here, I'm gonna just have like better explain. So I'm gonna now scroll up. I don't understand all these other words. But this other word, it was hitting me a bit. So when ChatGPT comes up with new words, you basically just copy it here until like, better explain it. Better explain it, yeah. So, better explain this. What does this mean? Beginner friendly. So you just have to like, better explain it to y'all, bro, beginner friendly, yeah. So you see where, absolutely proven machine. So what is a machine proven right here? Machine is a pattern that makes people want to click and watch. So it's basically, so what happens in the title that creates curiosity. So we scroll down. Example for your channel is, your videos about Iran thought it could break through. So the topic is Iran plus the U.S. Navy. This is, but the machine was something that attempts something unexpected consequence happens. That's why. So it's Iran thought it could break through the U.S. naval line. So then everything changed. So we scroll down again. And this is another example. This is your competitor right here. Is this U.S. Navy sees Iran. But yeah. So this is the topic is U.S. Navy plus Iran plus ship. So the machine was U.S. does something but yeah. So again, that's not the topic. So it's a story pattern right here, creating curiosity. So yeah. So you see right chat right. So you see topic is what the video is about. The pillar is where it belongs on your channel. The angle is what the specific story what you're telling. Angle is like the ending. So the machine was why the title makes people curious. Title form is how do we package it, how we get it ready and package it. So yeah.
And that's when everything changed.
Alright, I'm literally gonna go there. I can literally use this title literally right now. Literally right now if I want to. So yeah. So let's finish watching bro's video and then I'm gonna edit it short. So the reason why I said I don't want to do long form because long form it's hard to get the views. It's hard to get the views, and then when your CTR collapse, your whole video collapse. So yeah, so long form is getting way harder, but yeah. So this is the long form channel right here that I did, but it's getting way harder, bro. It's getting way harder, but I might just give this channel at least 30 videos in, but yeah, it's getting way harder. So we got a 40% average percent of view, and a 65% 3 more. That's smart, but that means the hook had to be way stronger, and that's gonna reach. So you see, the CTR fell and basically the hook, so that's why I didn't do too well. And that's why I say with shorts, when the script fell, I could scan it and see what reason why it fell. Scan the topic. Was it either the script? And I could scan it to see the reason and make sure I better my next one. So yeah, so we're gonna finish watching Danny Wise video and then I'm gonna end the stream. Cause I'm gonna edit it short. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna edit it short. I'm gonna edit it short. Let's go back to his video. Alright, so let's go to here. And also chat, if y'all could, make sure y'all go through and start copying and pasting some things from ChatGPT. Copy and paste it into a document link so you can always read back to it so you can read it over again. I just want you, that's how your brain's going to memorize it. So when you read it back to back to back, it's going to help your brain memorize it. But yeah, let's finish watching Danny Wise video. And my PC's not as good for streaming, so yeah. Yeah, I got it ways to do it on ChatGPT. The audition ways. I was finished watching Danny Wise video.
Doing that, and every single time you do that, you will just boost your channel a little bit more and a little bit more. And if it doesn't work out this time, let's say you do the Shrek 5 one and it doesn't work out, it's okay. Try another one next month and another one next month until you actually reach that one viral video which will boost your channel, which will create that momentum in your channel. I know it sounds so simple, but what's crazy is that I have a community with people where I help them grow, and I see almost no one do this. And even with people who are subscribed to my channel over here on Danny White, I look at your comments, I check your channels sometimes, and none of you are doing this. None of you have no idea how to run trends, right? How to add trends to your channel. And this is the first and most important pattern I have seen on YouTube to work for more than 15 years. Every time you implement this pattern the right way on your channel, you're almost always going to grow. And if you go to your favorite YouTubers such as Mr. Beast, you will
just like this. Iran is going on right now. I'm on that trend. So that's why the reason why I'm getting so many views right now, because I'm on that Iran trend that's going on. So that's why I'm able, and I'm probably gonna have a short that hit 20K during this trend. So that during that Iran war shit, I basically have my scripts that's transformative. I'm not talking about the president. I'm not aiming for the top of politician stuff on the channel. I want to I have my scripts are safe. So when I post about the trend, my shorts gonna automatically get pushed by the algorithm. So yeah, so you see 5.7K views, 113% view. So yeah, so guys, like I said, shorts is way easier. I'm pretty sure than long form, because long form use CTR on shorts. It don't have to go past the it's YouTube. It goes past the APV. If your script and your title's matching, your shorts will automatically be pushed. And if your topic idea is good too, what people are casually like searching for. So yeah.
See that his most popular video is about Squid Games because Squid Games was a very popular series on Netflix, and so he made a video about it. YouTubers with 50 million views who do vlogs for kids, you'll always see them recreate popular things from Roblox that are trending inside Roblox and so on. Once you understand this, you will see it all over YouTube. For example, a Faces documentary channel will sometimes create a documentary that gets 10 million views in just 2 weeks. For example, when the Donald Trump shooting happened, you had 3D history channels create documentaries around it already, showcasing how it happened or whatever. And I know a lot of you watching this are like, this is so basic, like trends, but you're still blind to it and you don't see it. Once you open your eyes and you see it, you will realize that the entire YouTube is built around trends. Every single successful channel is using trends to grow. Now, you don't always have to use trends in every single video, but when there is a trend, use it because it's going to boost your channel. This is way more important than click-through rate and thumbnail and retention because these things are just analytics. They do represent how much people spend on your video, but if you want people to spend time on your video in the first place, you must get them interested. But how do you get them interested if you have just 10 subscribers? Your videos are a little bit shitty, and in your videos you just talk about yourself or you talk about things you think people are going to be interested in. So you see how you're making it so hard for people to watch your channel. First of all, they never saw your videos before. They have no idea who you are, so there's no trust built there, there's no connection with you. Second of all, they have so many other options, so many other creators making the same videos you're making, and they're probably better than yours. So it's like, why should anyone click on your video, right? Well, if you use trends, at least people are interested in the trend. And if you have a nice personality, or if you have a unique editing style, or if you just get lucky and people click on your video first instead of clicking on other video, your video might be the one that actually gets viral. That is why trends are like the core of growing on YouTube. I know it sounds completely basic, and that's because
trends are the baseline and growing on YouTube to get the baseline massive views.
It actually is basic, and it works. It is what it is. Now there is a second.
I'm gonna explain how y'all can basically come up with trends and how to get trend ideas so you can maximize your views. I'm gonna make a whole video about it on my main channel. I'm gonna make it a long form. I'm gonna drop my whole method.
That works really well, and basically if you use this first pattern and this second pattern, you will eventually grow. Now the second pattern brings us back to the plant. If you're able to work on yourself, if you're able to control, once it grows, it's just going to continue to grow. Every now and then rain is going to fall on it, so it
like literally my competitor chat stories blew up from trends. If we go over here, everything that he posted about is coming from an article or either coming from a trend. So, or he's either replicating what's already viral out there, but repackaging in his own way. So yeah, so Danny Wise basically right when it says trends. So if we go over here. Alright, let's go to here. Alright, so let's basically just refresh this. Let's refresh this. Alright, so I'm gonna just go over here, shorts, right? I'm gonna go to shorts. And if you guys can see, so if we basically go to this. So you see 51,000 views right here. What they go if you open this up?
What happens when engineers need a bomb built from scratch in weeks? Let me explain. In 1991, during the Gulf War, engineers needed a bomb capable of...
This is literally coming from a trend. How do you know that? He's trend jacking. He's trend jacking. How do you know that he's trend jacking? So let me show y'all. So...
destroying...
Let me basically show y'all. So if you take this title and search, and usually it comes from the angle. So it's usually coming from the angle part. Yeah, because the angle part. So... usually any angle, there's a way where it could be the whole title angle itself. So if we just take the search, we go to the any angle part, and you can only see 27 million views. What did I say? He's trend jacking. That's literally the fucking way. You take something that's viral and you repackage it in a way better way. You're just changing the angle. That's literally the way. Y'all make this hard. I'm gonna make a whole fucking long form video of me just telling y'all ways how to fucking trend that. How to trend that nicely, viral outliers, and then bring it into some of the day and get the views for it that's active. I'm gonna make a whole video about this because it's like some of y'all, bro, overcomplicate this and think y'all need to create editing, bro. No, you need to get better topic ideas. I'm gonna show you the way to actually trend that and how to find out ideas and how to go through your pillars and how to basically go through the YouTube integrated search terms to find an outlier to validate it right correctly for you to get the amount of views of you're not gonna get the amount of views with the viral video had, but you're gonna get some views where it's gonna be more than your whole channel baseline. So I'm gonna be making a whole video about that smoothly, how to trend base and how to trend jack. So how to trend jack, already proven topics and bend it over to your own lane. What I mean bend it over to your own lane, you're just bending over to your own title formula. Most of these goose coaches, they don't even know what title pillars and title formulas is, bro. Pillars is how the way the AI comes up with the categories for the any angles of the fucking title. And how did I learn that? ChatGPT, bro. But yeah, so if we open this up right there, this came directly from a trend.
How deep can bunker buster bombs actually go? This Iranian commander named Rashid thought he'd built
You see, when you see editing like this shot, same thing with my main channel. When you see editing where I'm not going hard with it, that means that topic that I post when it gets a lot of views, that is coming from a trend. That's coming from a trend.
perfect hideout.
A trend could be already top performing video on the platform where when YouTube sees like a similar video, it's going to automatically push the next video because it knows that viewers are already interested in it, it already went viral before. You're automatically gonna get pushed if you repackage it in a way better way, literally.
But what the Americans dropped on him was completely crazy. General Rashid was bragging to his officers about their new bunker 300 feet up of ordnance penetrator.
So you basically see what Armstrong did. He went to here and you see one day ago. What he did, he probably seen this story right here, 27 million views. He took it and he repackaged it.
What happens when engineers need a bomb built from scratch in weeks? Let me
with a way better angle, literally, and there's no hard editing needed for these type of videos.
explain. In 1991, during the Gulf War, engineers needed a bomb.
This is trend base. Oh, if you go to here.
8,000-pound monster. The bomb didn't just penetrate the concrete, it kept going.
So you see right here, if we go back to this
Bomb capable of destroying deeply ground
no hard editing needed. It's all trend
concrete. Only 2 of these bombs were ever dropped during.
So we go to script. I guarantee you in the script, he's saying these few words from this title. That's the only way the author is picking it up to push it. YouTube transcript. So the topic idea is what, and I'm gonna show you how to basically. So if you don't know what your competitor's topic idea, I'm gonna show you how to figure it out. So we're gonna basically go to the script and watch you have his title and the script starting. Watch. So we're gonna go to YouTube transcript right here. Verify steps we're waiting right here. So yeah, so we go to this right here. We got this load. And you can see that he has the title right here. How a Cold War cannon became an American's daylight. We go straight to this. Straight to this. This is what happened when engineers bomb built. Yeah. So he puts it like if you put it like towards the starting part of the script, it helps your video go out. So what I mean know that is because I seen it happen in many creators. So if you put your starting words like from the title like right here, some of these words. Just starting off, you don't gotta put the full title. If you put it like right here, towards the starting of the script, the hook, it's gonna help your video get pushed out. So how did I know that? Because it happened, and it worked for me, and it worked for many other creators. You see Spooky Rash, for example. So, and y'all seem to be really focusing on the topic, and I'm gonna break down a way how to figure out where your competitor got his topic idea from. How did he come up for it? Did he get it from a new channel? I'm gonna post a video about it on my channel. I know I shouldn't be posting as much sauce. I'm gonna post a video about it. I mean, they took away what is it called? Browse use. I'm gonna find a way better site. Cause I know I got many ways. We in this shit. We in this shit together. Try me and y'all, bro. I'm hoping y'all win, bro. Cause I know I'm always gonna win. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do it over and over and over again. It's too fucking easy, bro. It's too fucking easy. It's getting too easy. So yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. If we go to the most popular, watch the script. Watch the video for the script. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. So let's go to transcript. This is what happens if the VTOL Spirit enters our Iranian airspace. So you see right. So what happens? You see right, literally right here. So what happens? What happens if the US B-12 enters the Iranian space? You see. So he puts it right here at the starting of it, and you see that. You see the title right here again, and the title right here again. It helps it to where the arm could basically push it short.
What would happen if a US B-2 Spirit entered Iranian airspace?
You're giving the viewers what they already came for. They stayed because they seen with the title. You want to say the few words of your title in the starting of the hook so you can get more views. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. 100%. Try it, chat. It's gonna work. And I learned that way from Shane Hummus. He did a scripting video. Let's go to here.
What would happen if a US B-2 Spirit entered Iranian airspace? Could Iran shoot it down? Let me explain. Most people think stealth means
PC froze. Alright, so I'm already about to end the stream chat, but yeah. But like I said, you want to keep up with trends. That's the only way you're gonna get views. If you're not keeping up with trends, you're not gonna view max. You're not gonna view max and get a lot of views. So trends is you want to keep up with them. Like all these channels you see, they're coming from trends. They're coming from trends. They're just repacking their angles and ending angles, or the whole title angle itself way better than we started working. So like if we go to here, I'm gonna show you that. Watch this core keyword is being taken up by other channel. Watch what I say. So we're gonna come over there. Watch.
0.001 square meters. That's smaller than a metal, and that's if it's flying straight at the radar. Now, Iran does have advanced radars and Russian S-300 systems. And in 2025, Iranian state media released a video claiming 0.001 square meters. That's smaller than a metal marble, and that's if it's flying. Now, Iran does.
Alright, so we go to here. Here's what I do to validate the topic. So let's see if it was really the topic that I needed, bro. Here's what I do. So I just come over here. I just open this up in a new tab. And what I'm going to do is just paste the URL here. And then what I'm going to do is just go to this MCP. It's called TubeOffer. So the stream is, if you go back to my stream, I show you how to set it up. That stream is right now at 100 views. But yeah, so we go to MCP. What you're going to do is go to TubeOffer. What we're going to now do is validate this to see if this came from an article or see if he copied this from another channel. I'm gonna just try it. All right, so you're able to validate this core keyword or this title, and see if it came from an article, the topic I did, or if you copied this from another channel. So and yeah, if you copied this from another channel, can you scan it like the data, scan the YouTube data, and let me know? So all I'm just gonna do, try to just send this right here and let it know. It's gonna now let me know of the results, where it exactly came from. So yeah, so I mean, browsers was able to do that, but we don't have browsers. We want to use ChatGPT. So what ChatGPT is going to now do is search through it's going to search the web articles. It's going to search the YouTube. It's going to try to search and see if he copied this from an actual trend. It's going to use MCP. It's going to see if he copied this from an actual trend, like another channel or article. And yeah, so yes. So I have scanned the YouTube data right here. So across the check right at the top. So video names right here. So what happens if the B2 Spirit, the channel was Spooky Reds, published June 19th, on 25, where you see 10 million views, 100,000 likes, 2,000 points comments. So we scroll around and these see. So I would classically say if it's not a proven YouTube copy. So a news article topic comes the original title package right here, extremely strong proven topic. So we go to right here, he repackaged it from an article. Look at that fucking shit. So it's the only way how he's getting these ideas. He's getting these ideas from articles, or either he's replicating what's already viral on another channel. There's two ways to do it. And that's the only way that they're really doing it. Reverse engineering it. So you see, that's the only way what they're really doing. How do I know this? Because I go through ChatGPT, I'm gonna fucking know life with ChatGPT. I know this shit. I sit on my ass all day and I sit and study this shit 24/7 with this ChatGPT shit, bro. That's how I know it, bro. So yeah, bro. That's how I know it. Literally, I'm right. Every single fucking time. He got it from an article, literally. So you see, right, literally. So now we're going to do this for now. I'm not going to tell you to send me the specific article where he probably got this from, where he got this idea from. So go ahead and now send me the specific article of where he got this idea from. So he got this from an article, right? And then what he basically did was he repackaged it with a stronger angle, right? So he got this from an article and he just turned it into an actual YouTube video, but repackaged it with a way stronger angle. So you see right here, CNN, June 19th, 2025, you see B2 Iran, you see right here. So you see this right here, transcript here. So we scroll down again, and you see that we have this one right here. So this is creators packaging what happens if the B2s enter Iran's airspace. So you see, so the model is article news, this is core fact, B12 in their house. So you see creators, yeah. So what I'm gonna now ask you is, what's basically this core fact? So you see, so the core fact is what the article tells you. So think of it like just the core fact is what the article tells you. The YouTube angle is how you choose to tell the story. So yeah, so YouTube angle is how you choose to tell the story. And yeah, so if we start on an article where here's that, and he got it from an article. So yeah. Alright, so he basically looked up an article. So I don't know what he looked up to come up with the final article, and then he basically gave you the article, and his that strip is. Yeah, that strip, it looks like it's listicles to the BT written. So now I know that he got that topic out of you from article, right? So that's literally what channels are doing, chat. I'm gonna make another video about it, because y'all probably don't get it here. I'm gonna do another video about it, but yeah, so you see he searched the news articles like B12 right here, he searched this right here, B12, but yeah. I'm gonna show you how to basically take you can take a YouTube video, like let's see, right. So you can just take the core, and you can find another video and then give it to ChatGPT, and it's gonna scan the article and scan and see if the idea is good. Validate and see if the idea is good, and see if people are like asking about this on Reddit. I'm gonna do another video. So yeah, there's many ways. I got many ways. Don't think I don't have no ways. I have many ways. I'm good. But yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end the stream. Let's actually finish reacting to Danny Wise video. We got some more.
It's going to get water without you watering it. It's going to get better at getting nutrients from the ground because the roots grow a lot. So what happens, it becomes autonomous and evergreen. The plant just sits there and lives there. And evergreen content works. Instead of spending one day on creating one quick video, spend 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even 1 month on a video. Even if you post that video and it gets 0 views, just be unemotional about it and continue to make these types of videos. Because if you use the first pattern and the second pattern, eventually it's going to work out. Because what happens, based on my own experience, you create evergreen content. And for those of you who don't know what evergreen content means, it's basically content that will continue to grow 5 years later, 10 years.
Like these military ones right here, this continued to grow from 6 years later, 8 years later. Like this right here is called evergreen type content. You just gotta get it from articles. There's millions of military articles now.
Years later, and so on. So evergreen content is basically rewatchable content and also content that is always relevant, right? You can make a video today, but people are going to want to watch it even 5 years later. But the problem with evergreen content is that it doesn't get views instantly. It's content that slowly grows, just like the plant. But the thing is, when you make 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, and you do it for 3-4 years, you're going to get like a catalog of evergreen videos.
Get good, like I said. I just tried to teach shit for about a year already, and I got good off it.
Those that are slowly going to grow and grow and grow.
And don't think that you're just doing something that you're going to be doing it forever, 10 years straight. Bro, once you start studying and you learn ways, and you make that gold ox, if you got a gold traveling, got a gold ox, you paste everything in there, you start studying, you become good. I'm telling you, you become good, like your brain starts to remember shit.
Channel is just going to go faster and faster and faster. And that's how these channels end up having 2 million, 5
million. I was way
million.
back then, I knew everything I learned from ChatGPT now with YouTube growth. And I remember, I wish I had it way back then and everything I learned now.
Million subscribers, because they use these 2 patterns. One of them is evergreen content, so you just build a catalog on your channel of quality content. You don't care about the views. You don't care how many views you get this month or this year on that video. You just think about the video itself. You wanted to make sure it's good, it's rewatchable, it's relatable, it's up to date every time, it stays evergreen. And if you have that, and then you use the first pattern to sometimes create videos around trends, you basically have the formula of growing on YouTube. That's it. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean that thumbnails don't matter or click rate doesn't matter. They matter, but they don't matter as much as they're being pushed. First of all, those things change. Whatever you might learn about thumbnails this year is going to change next year, right? And this is basically the last thing I have learned about YouTube, which is
YouTube updates. So all my updates, it evolves.
Also incredibly important. You need to understand that every single advice on YouTube is general. For example, if I'm going to tell you what type of titles, what type of thumbnails work for my channel, then why, it's most likely not.
And I'm doing more than what these coaches are basically. I'm giving you a Google Drive link where y'all can sit through and see for years. So, you know, this link right here, I'm never going to take this down. And I'm also going to go out my way to make sure I buy YouTube more storage, just so I can keep this up for y'all. But yeah, I'm going to go out my way. I'm gonna basically buy more storage, just so I can keep this active for y'all, because look, I told you, this is that Google Drive link is a new wave. It's a new wave for all of us to see and all of us to go back and look at. It's like a trend-based Google Drive shit. I'm not getting rid of it, not deleting it. It's staying up forever. So yeah, it's staying up forever. And it's for y'all to grow and y'all to look back at it and look through those models, and yeah, it's better than me having to say, of course. You have the models where you can just go click on there and you can see everything in there, the modules, but yeah. So with the gurus, of course, I'm also gonna basically I'm hooking it up more. I'm fixing everything up in there. It's gonna be way more better. It's getting way better every day. Each day more. Like this document, right? It's linked to my bio. Go to it. It's free. Free for the whole community. Free for everybody to use. Free out girl. Go to it. I went out my way to make sure I did this for y'all. I'm adding more photos to it, more things to it, more documents, more growth tactics, more strategy, more methods to it every single day, 24/7. But yeah, I just go over there. My whole Discord got banned. That's why I'm doing. My whole Discord got banned. That's why I'm doing this module Google Drive thing, because I'm not on Discord no more. My whole Discord server got banned. Haters banned it. They got jealous.
It's going to work for your channel. And the confusing part here is that my advice is going to be good, right? Because it works for me. The type of thumbnails I create for Danny White, the type of...
I want to say something too. Everybody's skill set in the YouTube space is different. Like what the coaches tell you, they're good at that. It's not like somebody else can become good at that. Like our agility level is all different. Like we can do different things. Our body
titles I create for Danny White either.
But yeah. Let's finish watching this video. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream chat. I think that's enough. My PC just cut out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end. But yeah. It's not working no more. It's acting up. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end chat. It was great reacting to Danny White's video while I was able to. But my PC just went out. There ain't nothing I can do. But yeah. I'm out in there. I'm gonna read the chat whenever I get a chance. But yeah. It's like my PC just went out and I think I gotta cut it the full PC off. My main PC's in the shop, but yeah. Alright, I'm out, chat. I'm going